babes. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna if you're new. So today I'm doing my first story time. I don't have a lot of juicy or exciting stories, so I just started this one the other day, so I thought I might as well shoot it. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. So this story time is about I want to say it was my 21st birthday. I want to say it was my 21st birthday. So my cousin pushed this racist lady off the boardwalk into the bushes. And they called the police and everything. So this is going to be about that. So it was my 21st birthday. We were at the beach. Apparently the lady had been being racist all day, but I wouldn't know because I was forced to cook my own food, so I had to tend the grill. So we went down to the beach like I first did, but I don't think I paid any attention, or I just left early before she started harassing my family the first time. And my family, they communicate with their hands. They're not going to talk and go back and forth with you for a long time. They're just, if they do it at all, they're more of the I'm gonna pop you in your mouth, because apparently that's how you learn. So I'm just gonna pop you in your mouth and we're just gonna keep it pushing. Okay, they don't do too much talking. They don't have a lot of patience. That daddy side is very rowdy. Them tellers is very rowdy. Okay. So I'm not really sure everything that happened down at the beach, but apparently she had been calling them niggers and just showing her behind. However, she did not know that one of my little cousins had been recording her showing her behind. I think it was only her showing her behind. Like, she was there with her family. I didn't see her family acting out or acting like she was. She had her son there too, and you just showing your behind. So everyone went down to the beach the first time. We all had fun, whatever. Then everybody came back. We ate. My mom makes a beverage, so everybody drank that. So I stayed because I had to finish cooking something, and my family went back to the beach. So they were walking back. I don't know what I was doing, but all I know, I was talking to my cousin, or my other cousin, not the one that pushed the lady, but I was talking to my cousin Maya. We were just standing there. Everybody was just sitting. We laughing, kicking, people eating again. Like, we just minding our business. So then I see my cousin Trina, my cousin Tierney, who was the one who pushed the lady off the boardwalk. And I want to say it was another one of my cousins. I think it was my cousin Candace. And the lady, you could just see the lady in my cousin's face just going off at her. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know my family, and I'm just like, she gonna hit her, she gonna hit this lady. So I was surprised though, because we didn't come there to bother nobody or whatever. So we just, trying to be cool with my cousin. She was being cool about it. Like, she wasn't really saying nothing or whatever, but she was, you can tell, she was getting irritated. Like, she was at her limit of the foolishness that she was going to take from this lady. Because apparently the second time when they went to the beach is when she really showed, was showing her behind. So I could just see this lady in my cousin's face as they're walking down the boardwalk, just in her face, all rah, 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 rah. So I'm just, oh my god. So I'm running over there. I'm like, let me get her before she hit this lady, because I already knew. I'm like, lady, you don't know, you're in danger, Molly. You're in danger. You're in danger. She didn't know she was in danger. I knew. The rest of my family knew. Because I call them my pit bulls. I call them pit bulls and Rottweilers, because they don't play. And the lady was lucky that my other cousin had left already, because she would have probably been done hit her, gave her a 1-2 piece, and knocked her out. But lucky for her, she had left already. Um, so I'm running, and my other cousin Maya, she running behind me because I'm trying to get over there before my cousin hit this lady. I'm like, Lord, I just want to avoid it. So I'm trying to get over there before she hit her. And you know, like in the movies where they had them scenes where everything going slow motion, that's how I felt. I wasn't running fast enough. I just felt like it was just going in slow motion, and I was just trying to get there to get her before she hit this lady. And like I was maybe like 5 more steps from them, and I just see the lady do like this, like you know, the Matrix. And she was off the boardwalk in the bushes. My cousin had to push her off the boardwalk into the bushes. I was like, I was trying to get there before it happened. I was just like, Lord, I was trying to get there before it happened. I was trying to, if y'all could see this lady, she was 38 hot. I'm just like, well, what do you expect if you're in somebody's face? Like my cousin, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of them. Like they were controlling themselves, and they was like arguing with her, like, okay, you need to back up, like get out of my face, like, you know, that. But they weren't, you know, they behaved themselves, and I was very proud of them, because usually they're the type that hit you in your face and they gonna ask questions later. We're not doing that. So I was very proud of them. But I just knew, I was like, she's not going to let this lady be in her face for too much longer. She's gonna hit her. But she didn't hit her. She pushed her out her face and off the side of the boardwalk into the bushes. It was funny. I tried not to laugh, but we laughed. But this was like a funny. So being the Karen that she was, well, first she hopped up and was going off. For one, she hopped up and she was going off, and it's just like, so you've been in my people's face, bothering them the whole time. We at the beach with them, just chilling, trying to, you know, just have a good time. So apparently you didn't learn your lesson from being pushed off the board, and that's a high. That's, you know, the boardwalk at the beach, like that's kind of high to get pushed off of. So I would think that you would go sit down somewhere, mind your business, and cool off. But no, she got right back up and was still off at the mouth. So at this point, I'm over there. So I'm trying to like be a barrier between them and all my family, because when you come for one, you come for everybody. And her and her family were greatly outnumbered. And my thing is, like, they were trying to get her to come on. They was like, okay, like, come on. And she still showed her behind. They didn't really try hard enough, I feel like. Because my family, they gonna be like, hey, you need to come up here and sit down and shut up by punching your face. But they didn't try hard enough to like get her husband. I think her husband was like, okay, come on. And I think it was some other lady, might have been her friend or her sister or something, we're trying to get her too, but she was just rah 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 rah. And I was just like, okay. So being Karen, she, oh, I'm calling the police. I'm gonna call the police. Da da da. Person charges. Da da da. So me and my family just looking at her like, really? You're in the wrong, but you're gonna call the police. So we're like, so everybody just sitting there looking like, lady, really, sit down. Like, you just can't, just go home. Like, you really, my family was like, I don't know what she thought, but I don't know who family she thought. And then my family retarded. They are over there recording it and recording her going off. And I'm just like, oh my God, just wanted to have a nice, little simple family outing. Can't even have that because Karen wanted to show her. Now, mind you, this was before they started calling people Karen. I'm 25. I'll be 26 this year. So 5 years ago was 2016. Yeah, so 2016. I want to say, I think that's right. Yeah, 2016. This is before you was calling people Karens. So she was being a Karen before her time. So the police come or whatever, and And he like, so what's going on? What happened? So of course they go to the white people first. They go to the white people first. So they went over there to her, and she's like, they pushed me, she hit me, attacked me, pointing at my cousin. So my cousin and her cousin is my mom. Like, we're all first cousins, whatever. It's not finna get into it. But so the police was like, who, her? So they came over there and was like, so you pushed her. And of course the lady had scratches or whatever because she fell in the bushes. And them bushes and greenery over there at the beach is rough. And she's white. So yeah, she had some scratches on her when she fell. So he was like, so who, you pushed her or you hit her or whatever? And I don't know why, but black people, not black people, but we were just trying to, I guess, minimize it. So my cousin, she's like, no, nobody put a hand on her or whatever. But the police officer was like, somebody clearly put hands on her. Like, she has bruises, like she has scratches. So somebody put hands on her. So my family and my aunt and my cousin, and they was like, she been harassing us all day since we've been here. We were down at the beach. She was calling us niggas and all type of stuff, like basically telling the police officer she been showing her behind all day. And so, my cousin was like, she got in my face and was yelling and cussing at me and all of this and going off. And I pushed her. But like, I didn't attack her. She's like, but I pushed her because she was in my face. So then the police officer was looking, he was looking like he was going to side with the lady. So my cousin, don't you just love children? They record everything. So he had his phone where he recorded the lady showing her behind at the beach, calling my family out their name and niggas and all type of foolishness. So the police officer was like, oh, okay. So he went over to the lady. So, this you? She wasn't expecting that, baby. The lady was upset. So it's like, I'm showing you a video of you acting a fool on these people. He was just kind of like, what? I don't know what you expect them to do. He was like, so, because she tried to play it like, we just attacked her for no reason, and, we just jumped on her for no reason. And it was just, the police officer looked at the video and was like, So he went over there. He was like, so you've been harassing these people basically all day. So, me and my family like, yeah, and So he just looking like, yeah, Karen, you been harassing us all day, Karen. I don't know what you thought was gonna happen. And when you go to the beach, dang, I forgot the name of the beach that we usually go to. But when you get the little pavilion or whatever, and then it's the boardwalk, but you got to get there early to get a pavilion that's closer, to the entrance, so you don't have to ride. I forgot. I don't know. I can't remember the name of the beach, but anyway, you get there early, like hecka early, like between 6 and 8. You get there early to set up the grill, or if you grilling or whatever, but you get there early to get a pavilion that's closer to the entrance. So, mind you, we've been there all day. So that means all day you've been acting behind. So usually you leave the beach. Most of the time we usually leave the beach maybe like between like 5 and 7. Just depending on how good of a time we having or whatever. So this is all day. Like all day. If I had worked the shift, this would be overtime. So he was looking at the video like, okay. So this you? This how you been acting? And now you called the police on them like they've been harassing you when you've been harassing them. He was like, well, I'm not gonna do anything. So he was like, clearly you've been bothering them, you've been harassing them all day. He was like, I'm not gonna arrest them because you're in the wrong. You've been bothering them. They just look like they trying to have fun, have a good time. I'm not gonna do anything. She was pissed when he was like, he wanted to go do nothing. She was mad. when she was red, she was 38 hot, she was mad. And my family, we over there, yeah, we don't continue eating, and we just looking at her like it's a show, because she's showing up behind with the police officer, and he like, well, what did you expect like them to do? So she's talking about, what's your badge number? And I'm calling to report you, and da da da. He like, okay. And he's like, okay, you can. Here's my badge number. He's like, but I'm still not gonna do anything. Her family whole time like, okay, come on, let's just go. Come get in the car. So no, I'm not going anywhere. And it's like, you're really embarrassing your family, and you're embarrassing yourself. Cause what is your problem? You wanted to be a Karen, and you wanted to bother my family. Which, if you look at us, you just should know that that's a no. Because it was my whole daddy side. I love my daddy side. They crazy, but I love them. So it's my whole daddy side. Then it wasn't everybody on my family, my mom's side, because I don't mess with everybody like that on my mom's side, honestly, to be honest. But it was my mama, I think my aunt, like her older sister, and then my cousin, and my uncle, and then from my mama's side, and then my mama friend and her husband and their kids was there. So we bout, and everybody kids. So we bout, I want to say 25, 30 people deep, and you just felt like, yeah, I'm gonna harass the black family. And if you look at us, we're not to be. It's just no. It's just a no. Like, she should have known. She tried her luck. Found out the hard way that she was messing with the wrong people, and she was upset and called the police, and was upset when they didn't do anything because you're showing you're behind. But I think eventually they ended up leaving. We were still there eating, having fun, drinking, whatever. Talking, just talking a whole bunch of stuff. Cause it's like, lady, what did you think? Like, if my cousin Lan would have been there, my sunshine, but if she would have been there, it would have been more than just a push off the boardwalk. She would knock her out. So, look at God. You see, God, Karen, God spared you. Because all you got was a push. And that's good for my cousin. Because she's a little feisty one. She will knock you out. Not have a problem. They're all like that, We'll knock you out, not have an issue. So you got the good side. You got the good side of her that day. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of stories, but I thought of that the other night. I was like, oh, that might be like a funny story to tell. My cousin pushing this lady off the boardwalk at the beach. It was funny. It still is funny to this day. It's very funny. It still is funny. But yeah, that was that story time. It was kind of short, but that's good. But if you all like this makeup look, I did just film a video on it, so that video will probably be up before this one. I'm loving the look though. I hope you are too. And if you enjoy it, go and check it out. I'll probably link it up somewhere in the cards. If you guys want to hear more story times, I have a few more. I don't have like a whole bunch because nothing interesting happens to me because I'm an introvert and I'm a homebody, so I don't really go anywhere like that. But I have a couple more story time in my arsenal, so let me know if you guys like the story times, and I will try to think of some more story times that I have. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you can see me. You can see this face. I know you want to. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, comment down any other videos that you would like to see, or comment if y'all have had like a crazy Karen story, because these people are crazy. We are not our ancestors. If we are not our ancestors, was a meme, it would be my cousin pushing this lady off the boardwalk. Anywho, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, loves.